All right, guys, welcome back to Remotely Wasted. We're here with another tier list for you. We're looking at a tier list of the Avengers characters. It's been a long time of us watching Avengers characters. I remember Iron Man came out when I was like, when I think we're both in like the fifth grade, fourth, fifth grade, something like that.
Movie was like revolutionary. It was
And
like
then it's
so
crazy
good.
that it's still going. The MCU is still
Yeah.
going.
I mean,
So
like the
we
Marvel s- pool is so massive. Like I think there's like thousands of characters in the Marvel universe,
Oh, it's ridiculous.
timelines, and like just
Yeah,
like
now we got the whole multiverse thing. So now you got the same character, but like a bunch of different versions of them as well.
like for example, you got like Punisher like killing people, and like it's like okay, well, like are they like dead or like you know what I mean? Like because I think he was just killing a bunch of the heroes because it pissed him off for some reason. Was like reading on that one. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, there was so many Marvel characters. We looked at a bunch of different tier lists. We figured the Avengers is just the easiest one to do.
Yeah.
It's not as many characters because we're gonna do like the Marvel movies, and we realized there's a handful of them that we hadn't seen yet. So it'd be like kind of unfair to rank a lot of those movies. But this
Yeah.
in this list, we know most of the characters. Um,
We're just gonna
I
base
wouldn't say we're Marvel experts, but we've
no.
definitely seen a lot of the movies. We get the
We're
gist.
just gonna rank them based off like how we like them and like what their character kind of like brings to the table. Maybe we're not really ranking them based off of like they was gonna fight or anything like that
Yeah, it was more just like, do we like the character? Did we like the movie they were in? And
or
then we
movies.
could kind of factor in their powers and stuff. Like, do we think it's
Yeah.
cool or not
Also,
cool?
the actor has a lot to do with the character too, because like when you think about like you know, Captain America, it's like, okay, you got him, and then now you got the new one with the old boy that played Falcon. So it's like, you
Uh,
know, it's like, do you like the character? Do you like the actor? Is he like playing the character how you like?
yeah, I mean, and that's kind of a little bit different because they are like technically different characters.
Yeah,
But they're the same. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They're the same. They have the same title. They're
yeah,
both Captain America, but they're different versions of Captain
absolutely.
America. But also, I haven't seen the new Captain America really to fairly
Me
rate.
neither.
I've heard not great things about it. I've heard mixed things about it. But until I see it myself, I'm not gonna like judge it too hard. So I'm just gonna be judging him as Falcon,
Yeah, for sure.
not as Captain America.
All right, so we got Black Panther to start. Go top of A, maybe close to S. Black Panther is fire. He's dope ass character. Actor was really good. R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah, Chadwick really made the character, I think.
I think so.
And I like the suit's cool. Like when it gets like powered
Yeah.
up, it's cool. You got the claws, the what's their vibranium or whatever.
Yep.
They got all that going. The
Wakanda
little
forever.
yeah, I think Black Panther's fine. I would like start him out at top of
Ooh.
A, then like maybe move him to S a
Yeah,
little bit
okay.
later on once we get a look. Black Widow.
Black Widow. She has no powers. The actress,
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, you can't go wrong with Scarlett
um,
Johansson.
the way the character's played, I don't know.
I feel like they haven't made the best use of the character.
No, I don't think
Also, they should.
so.
I feel like she should have even got her own movie. Like
I think it did terribly.
she's more of a
Yeah.
supporting character. I guess a supporting character. Like when she first pops up in the Avengers, I think she's really interesting. Um,
I'm thinking C to start.
yeah, for now, I think C is probably appropriate. She's entertaining in smaller doses.
Yeah.
But I think they
She can't carry anything.
yeah. Winter
Bucky,
Soldier.
I like Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier is
Go
solid.
B.
Yeah, starting out B, and I think that's another one where can't remember the actor's name off the top of my head, but he's a fantastic actor. Sebastian Stan,
Yeah, I like him.
fantastic actor. He really nails it. I'm trying to think of all the movies he was in.
He's in a lot, but yeah, off the top of my head, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, he's solid. Then we got old Steve Rogers down here, Captain
So
America.
it's like motherfucker almost already just has to be S just to start it. It's like, and
I
then
feel like yeah, I feel like
actor killed it.
yeah.
Perfect role. He played the character very well. I think he's like he just took what Captain America represents, and it's like he just embodied it. And it's like it's that's Captain America.
And he's an OG Avenger.
Yeah,
Like I feel like the OGs will probably for the most part either like they may at worst be an A, but I yeah you got to throw
he
him
has
up
to go S.
as
Doctor Strange, I think the
he's probably like an A.
I'm thinking at like top A. I'm putting him above Black Panther at least.
I like Black Panther a little bit better. Like as far as like the movies and stuff, I do think Doctor Strange has cooler powers.
Actor with perfect fit,
And he could do cooler things. Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch is a great
fantastic.
actor. He did great at the role. Yeah, I would sit him, right next to Black Panther. I think they're both really good.
Okay.
Um,
Speaking of Benedict Cumberbatch, have you watched that movie? It's called the Imitation Game, I think is what it's called.
I've
He's
seen it, but I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen it. Like I've seen that.
it's a good one. He's he plays the character something Turin. Can't remember his first name, but he basically like the guy basically like invented like the first computer to break like the Nazi Enigma code in World War II. And
Oh,
he plays that guy, and he's like building the computer, and like he's gay. I'm pretty sure he's gay in real life, but at least in the movie he's gay, and like they find out, and it becomes like a big deal, and all kinds of crazy shit. They do
yeah.
him dirty as fuck, but
It looks like a good
it's
movie.
a pretty good movie. Drax, motherfucker is hilarious. Batista is
He's a comedic like a
so
comedic
funny.
relief character. Yeah, Batista does kind of kill it in that role, like for what it is.
You put him above
Um,
Winter Soldier.
no, I would have him in B for now. I don't think he's like C.
No, I don't think
Um,
so. I think that's valid.
but he's more like comedic relief. Like if there was like a Drax solo movie, I think it'd be terrible.
No, I
Um,
think it would be good. You maybe have like some quick cameos, like him and Star-Lord go. Him, Star-Lord, and, like Mantis fit pretty well together. Like the way that he interacts with those characters is like my favorite interactions.
yeah, especially when they're all together.
Oh my God, he's hilarious. Falcon, I put him
I would have
above
him
Black
above Black
Widow.
Widow. Yeah, but he's not super
I
like
just don't.
I do think the actor does a
I
pretty good
don't. I
job.
don't like him.
You don't like the actor?
Not really. Not a huge fan. Anthony
I've
Mackie. That's his name.
I've liked him since 8 Mile.
I've liked him in
Um,
some things, but as Falcon, I not really. I
I
don't.
think
I
he's
don't even really like the
solid.
character as of Falcon.
See, and I don't think Falcon's that interesting of a character because he's kind of like I feel like he's like a fusion between like Iron Man and Captain America, but not as
I
cool
think
as
Black
as either
Widow
one of them.
is more important to like the Avenger core than Falcon, but like obviously Falcon's probably a stronger of a character.
I feel like I don't know because I haven't seen a lot of the new stuff that he's in, but like so the from when he was Falcon, I feel like he was used in like a smaller dose than Black Widow.
Yeah.
So it's like
Well, because Black Widow is like
there's
a core member.
yeah, so I feel like there was just like less to fuck up with him, but I
Yeah.
from what I'm hearing, they've kind of fucked it up a little bit. So I yeah, right and C is probably fair for now. Gamora, I
Gamora.
think is a very interesting character because of her association with Thanos, uh,
Yeah.
which
I
I think
just
makes it really interesting. But
I,
she is kind of
I
like
think I
Drax.
like Drax more than Gamora. Me personally, I just like the character more.
Yeah, I mean, I think Drax is like funnier. I just like the plot lines of Gamora a little bit more.
Right.
Um,
Could maybe
but
put
I
her.
don't know with me with the Guardians of the Galaxy, like I don't like them like by themselves, like for any of them almost. So I'd probably put her behind Drax, like really thinking about it. Um, Drax is just more entertaining when he's on the
Yeah,
screen.
for sure. Hawkeye, he's kind of like Falcon and Black Widow. Like, I mean, he don't have like powers, but like he's a core member of the team. He's good at what he does.
I want to
I
like
love
him
the
more than
I
I
love the
do.
I love the actor. I absolutely
Yeah,
love him.
Jeremy Renner is a dope ass actor.
Fantastic. Like if he was going
Um,
off just acting, like actors, I'd put him in S.
And that's what, and like he's a really cool character, but he doesn't do enough. He's not involved enough. I
Yeah.
feel like to like I want to like him more than I do, but
I
like
think if he had a solo movie, I think it could be good if they did it right.
yeah, I mean he had a TV show. I haven't watched it um on
Me
Disney
neither.
Plus, and I've heard mixed reviews. I would have him probably above Falcon,
I like
but
that.
probably not in B tier. Hulk, yeah, I
Hulk,
feel like you got to go S. He's another OG.
might as well just move him in there.
Yep. Iron Man's
He's
got to go
probably
S.
going up
Yeah, Loki's
there.
got to go S.
I mean, Iron Man's like the OG. Oh, him and Hulk, because you had Hulk with what's his
Edward
name?
Norton.
Edward
Edward
Norton.
Norton. Yep.
Fantastic movie. I like that. I like that Hulk over this one with
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark
It was
Ruffalo.
kind of is yeah, it is kind of weird. Um, are they supposed to be the same person? Like, did they ever address that?
What do you mean?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
like
assuming, yeah, like Mark Ruffalo is supposed to
I think it
is he
might just
supposed
be
to be
different
Edward Norton?
timeline
Okay.
type thing. But yeah, I like Edward Norton's Hulk. Like his I like his Bruce Banner better, but I like actually no, I like everything about that Hulk. He's just more like feral almost, you know. He and then also the way that they shot the movies, you know, like when he's fucking Spartan kicked that dude in the tree and just beating his shit up. Like this Hulk is just not like he's like battling with himself and he doesn't want to be the Hulk and like I'm just like
Yeah.
this shit's fucking boring. Like being
I did think like he was pretty interesting on Endgame where he was like he couldn't switch off of Hulk, like he was just
yeah,
always
that's
Hulk.
cool. That's cool.
I thought that was pretty cool.
I
I
think
think
they
Mark
just
Ruffalo is a great actor too.
he is. They just
Um
nerfed his Hulk, in my
yeah,
opinion.
and I mean I think he shined really good in like the first Avengers when he like picked up Loki and was
Oh
like
yeah,
throwing
that
him and
that
stuff.
they needed
But
more of
yeah,
that.
especially I think Infinity War specifically is kind of where you're at, where he's just like he can't turn into the Hulk, and then he's like in the Iron Man thing, and it was just kind of weird and
Well,
like
I mean that's the like the Hulk Crusher suit and shit.
yeah.
I mean that's cool. I like that, but like it's I don't know. They just nerfed his character because obviously like Hulk would body like almost everybody on his list, but I don't know. I like Edward Norton's Hulk a lot. I like him a lot. The way that
Yeah,
they
I mean,
just
I think either way, I think
yeah,
Hulk
the
still
character of Hulk is
he's still
S.
a S for me, in the
Uh,
MCU.
Mantis, I've laughed. Probably one of the hardest I've ever laughed was with like a Mantis one where I can't even remember the scene and it was with like her and Drax. I was crying, laughing so hard. Oh man, what scene was it? I don't remember. But and Mantis is just like it's like she's almost stupid, but
Yeah,
like funny in a way. I don't even know what her power is.
I
If
think she's got
I
like a
can't even remember.
telekinesis like type thing. Can't she make people pass out by like touching them and
Yeah,
shit?
yeah. Um,
I would have her.
I'd put her behind Gamora.
Yeah, I would have her B tier. Yeah, I think buying Gamora is fine.
I think that the Nebula character and like the way that it works is cool.
I think Nebula is really interesting because
Yeah,
she's also like, if I remember correctly, she also has like a Thanos connection
yeah.
too, I think. So I thought she shined really good in Infinity War. I'd probably maybe even have her above Gamora.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with
Yeah,
that. Well, Nick Fury. I like Samuel L. Jackson. The character is kind of boring. He don't do a lot.
I think he's really
I mean,
crucial, you know,
it's
obviously.
an important character, but
I think he I think he was a lot better when he was early on, like when he's like recruiting them and stuff. Iron
yeah,
Man, First Avengers, he kind of falls off a little bit, especially, like post Infinity War. I haven't seen Captain Marvel, but I heard like he wasn't great in
yeah.
Captain Marvel.
I'd put him maybe
Um,
above Falcon
yeah,
personally.
I think that's fair. Uh, Shined really good, I think, in the earlier movies, but he just kind of went downhill a little bit after that.
Well,
Um,
Peggy.
Peggy, good character.
From
Um,
watching the show, like if you had to put her and Black Widow together, I don't know who would win. Like, cause she'd be whooping motherfuckers' ass in that show. Like same vibe. Like there's, I feel like Peggy's like the prelude to like Black Widow. Like the first, she's like the first Black Widow essentially. Cause basically like she started as like a code talker and like got recruited to be part of like the SSR, which is like the Strategic Science Reserve essentially, and then like was working with Howard Stark, Iron Man's dad, and his butler Jarvis, which is funny because that's the name of his like AI or whatever.
That's
His
funny.
son's like AI because it's like that's like his butler. Um, and like they're just going and doing like stupid shit, but she be whooping people the fuck up. So she's
Yeah,
like their OG Black Widow, in my opinion. But that's she don't really do much other than that.
I do feel like she's like a little bit more
Like
like a likable of a character, you know what I mean? Than some of the ones in C tier. Like she's got a little bit more personality to her, like just from like the Captain America movie. I haven't seen like the Agent Carter
yeah,
show.
you should watch it. It's not bad. It's solid. It's only got 2 seasons, so it's not a fucking 6 season slog or anything crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
I would definitely probably have her maybe like top of C, maybe behind Hawkeye.
yeah, I put her behind Hawkeye. I like that. I like her character more than those. Pepper, like I said, I can't remember what the fuck she becomes. She becomes a superhero or a character that's not.
Yeah,
What is she? What is she?
I don't. I saw something about it like recently. I just can't remember what it was.
What is she? Oh fuck, what is that character's name?
Hmm.
Iron Woman? Oh, Rescue, that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
From like Marvel Snap. I mean, I don't think she's become that in any of the movies
Yeah,
yet. I've
I don't
I've,
think
I've
she's
missed
been
some of the newer ones.
anything. Yeah, I mean, as last I've seen, she hasn't been anything other than just like his love interest.
Yeah, based off what I've seen, I put her at D, but based off like what I know, I'd maybe put her like behind like Nick Fury.
Yeah, like in the future, I feel like once they actually do that, because I think they probably will.
Maybe.
It'd be cool. I don't hate her character, but I mean she's just not like really that important to the overall
Yeah, she don't do much.
plot. She doesn't really
Star-Lord.
do much.
I'm
Star-Lord,
thinking like behind Doctor Strange.
he's definitely the best of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Um, and he's really important, especially to during Infinity War. He's kind of the reason the snap even fucking happened in the first place. Because he kind of flipped his shit on Thanos and kind of gave the shit to Thanos.
Yeah,
He's really important. He's funny. He's
good actor.
he's a good actor. He's
Plays the
got
role well.
a yeah, probably behind Doctor Strange. Um, yeah, I think that's fair.
I
Quicksilver.
wish they would have done more with him. He's so OP. He's so overpowered. They so strong. Like he would beat most of these characters because they just can't. He's moving too fast. It's like Flash. He's just overpowered.
Yeah, he's kind of underwhelming on
The actor's good too.
in the movies though.
Yeah, for sure.
The character's cool, actor's cool.
I'd maybe go by like
Underused.
I'm thinking like maybe behind Drax. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair because I mean I feel like he's cooler than Nebula
Oh, man, he's awesome. Quicksilver's
and
cool as shit.
Gamora, but I mean I just feel like he was a little underutilized in the
For
movies.
sure.
And then they were like they used like the old actor in WandaVision from like the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
He came in on
Is it this guy
WandaVision.
or the younger kid?
It was the dude that played Jeffrey Dahmer played him in the WandaVision.
I like that guy.
Yeah, he was cool and but it was more of like I feel like it was more like a comedic type deal more than it was like him in action.
Yeah.
Um, so that's the only other time they've used Quicksilver.
Rocket. I'm thinking maybe behind Star-Lord.
Rocket's also very good.
It's very high. Good
Damn
character,
it.
great character.
Damn, they don't got Groot up on this motherfucker.
I know. Actually, now that
Groot's a cool character. God
I
damn.
am Groot. Um,
Yeah, probably behind Star-Lord. I don't think he's quite as cool as Star-Lord is in terms of the
some people he's
Guardians.
probably S tier,
Yeah,
but
and yeah, he might be um
I mean, if you I don't know if you just take like comedy as a whole, I would put him probably up in S if you value that on like a bigger scale because he's
true,
funny as
true.
hell. Um, but yeah, Scarlet
Scarlet
Witch
Witch. I think she's a
prob-
dope ass character.
probably
I'd probably have her like
she's probably one of the strongest characters like in the MCU, I think.
oh yeah. Have you seen Multiverse of Madness?
Nope, not yet. I've
Yeah,
heard a lot.
she's pretty OP in that movie. Um yeah, I
Good
like her a lot.
actress.
WandaVision was a great show
I fucking
too.
watched like the first two episodes. I was like, this is boring. Didn't get any further.
There's like a twist. Like I think you just gotta watch one more
I,
episode than what you watch. I think it's like episode three.
yeah,
There's like a big twist, and then the show kind of goes fucking nuts after that.
I'll get to it
Um,
eventually. Probably
uh,
2 years from now on the Marvel timeline.
I would have her at like A, probably like bottom of A,
You putting her below Rocket?
below Rocket, but
Maybe put her.
above Winter Soldier.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Whatever. That works for
Granted,
me.
I've seen a little bit more of her. Yeah, another just dope character. Yeah, he's got to go up there. Thor also, I feel like he's got to go up there.
I have like
I mean, Thor's had a couple misses, like in terms of the
they
movies,
nerfed they
but
nerfed the fuck out of him too. Like bad. Like
he
really
got
bad.
a
Really bad.
he got a little goofy in Endgame. It was a little cartoonish.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I like the actor. I honestly, I feel like they could have picked a better. I feel like they could have had a better fit.
I think I don't know.
He did a good job.
I think based off what they were starting with, like what they had in mind for him to start out with, they made the right choice. But I don't necessarily think the direction they took it was a little weird going
Yeah.
forward. Because like what was it, the Dark World? That movie sucked. Um, the Dark World sucked. Ragnarok was good. Um,
Love and
Love and
Thunder.
Thunder kind of
I don't
sucked.
even know if I watched that one.
I watched it. It had Christian Bale as the bad guy. It was a
Yeah,
cool
I haven't seen
it
it.
was a cool concept, but it
There was Thor 3, maybe. Fuck, I don't even know. I fucking they just did him dirty.
yeah, they did Thor Dark World, Ragnarok, Love and Thunder, and there's not another one, is there? I mean, well, there might be.
No, maybe not. I
Um
just I don't know. I don't. I feel like based off to what they did to him, I don't think he's S. But like comic book wise, power wise, he should be S.
yeah, I mean also I feel like,
And
First
I'm not huge
Avengers,
on the actor.
I thought he was pretty good in Ultron as well.
Yeah, okay, we'll
Um
put him in S.
I mean, I'm like bottom of S.
That's fine.
Um Ultron, not my favorite villain though. Um,
I'd go behind Doctor Strange.
I'd maybe put him behind Rocket
I just don't know enough about Ultron. I feel like there's a lot I'm missing, and I just can't remember.
because it
Very
was like
cool character.
AI like gone crazy type thing, if I remember
It took
correctly.
over all the Iron Man suits and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Vision, I fuck with Vision.
pretty sure there's more to him than that. Uh, yeah, I like the actor. I feel like they just didn't literally let him like do his thing. I feel like I just didn't ever really see Vision be Vision.
I don't think Vision's done yet. Like I think there's more Vision to come.
Maybe
But
he's
based
a
off
cool
what,
character.
well, because they have like that was it White Vision or whatever, where he's just like all white and shit.
Sounds like
Um,
Moon Knight.
I think that's gonna be coming up here pretty soon, probably once everything gets popping with the Doomsday and shit.
Yeah,
But based off what they gave us,
I'd put him
yeah,
behind Scarlet Witch.
yeah, yeah, he didn't like if you just base off what you get in the movies,
It's kind of boring.
it's a little underwhelming. It's a little underwhelming.
Very. Uh, these
Um,
three we this I just remember this bitch is strong as fuck. Like
she's
she's stronger than Doctor
crazy.
Strange. I just can't remember her name. I don't know enough about her. I
I don't know who that is. I'm
is
gonna be
this the
honest.
Christian Bale character?
It might be. What the fuck is this supposed to be?
I don't, it might be. I can't tell though.
Yeah, that might be what it is. The character
So,
wasn't bad. I like the motivations of the character. I feel like she's a good character, and she's also a solid character. Like if I'm like just like
I
eyeballing
just
it,
I just can't remember
I'd
enough of
probably put them both in like the B tier.
yeah, I just can't remember
Um,
enough about them to rank them appropriately.
yeah,
We're just
exactly.
gonna like not rank the three of them. I can't even remember their names.
Yeah, and that was the thing. We didn't remember their names at all before this
So,
started to really make a choice on them. And yeah, we
but
just went with the ones we knew and knew well. Now, looking at like how we'd actually order these, like are they in the correct order? Um,
let's see. I would go me personally. I would do
I would probably have Iron Man first.
um
I would have Spider-Man like pretty high too. Probably higher than Hulk. Like
yeah,
Spider-Man's like
iconic as fuck.
Spider-Man's my personal favorite superhero at this point, I think. Thanos is a fucking great character though.
He did so good.
Like I actually, looking at it like fuck. Thanos might have to be like three.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I'm cool with that.
Because I mean, like you gotta think like Infinity
Would you
War
put
was basically
Spider-Man
his
over
movie.
Loki? I like Loki's character better.
I
I
think
don't like
Loki's.
Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's boring.
I love Spider-Man.
Cool concept, but I
I
just
think
think
I like Spider-Man way more as a character, but in terms of like
I
importance
like
to the MCU, I think Loki's more important.
all the actors that they picked for Spider-Man. Love all of them. I just don't really like enjoy the character.
Yeah, you're not into like the whole web slinging and
I don't know. I just I don't know.
I
I
think
would
it's maybe I grew up like watching like a lot of Spider-Man cartoons, so I know a lot of like the lore and shit behind it too.
yeah.
So and
Um.
Tobey Maguire is like I think a lot of people's like our age groups like first
Oh
introduction to like
yeah.
superheroes.
I like Tobey Maguire and I like the new guy.
I like all
Fuck is
three
his
of them.
name? Yeah, Andrew
Tom
Garfield did.
Holland.
Yeah, I like Tom Holland a lot. Um, anything you want to switch?
There's nothing really out here that's like standing out too far to me. Like, oh, this is really messed up. I think for the most part, we got it
I mean, we might be messing up
lined up.
like somewhere in here, but or maybe in here, but I
Yeah,
just can't
I don't think
remember
anything's
enough.
like too controversial. I think like looking at this, like someone that's really into Marvel, I feel like might be a little upset with Winter Soldier. Like, I feel like Winter Soldier is like a beloved character.
Yeah, I like him a
So
lot.
we
I
might have Winter Soldier a little low.
maybe
Besides that, I don't see
I
anything anybody else would be like upset with, really.
probably not. Probably not. At least I hope not, but you live and you learn.
Yeah, it's our list, so
Yeah,
fuck y'all.
eat
Yeah,
my ass. Just
fuck
kidding.
y'all.
That's
You
rude.
fucking nerds, y'all probably jerk off to this
Yeah, well, hey,
shit.
yeah, I'm about to go jerk off to this tier list. But yeah, just in the comments with maybe some
Yeah,
backstory on
how would you
something or
rank? Yeah.
yeah, we could be missing something completely. But that could be because either I'm A retarded, B drunk, or C haven't seen it yet. Or B
Yeah,
or D forgot, which is probably all of the above.
yeah, and yeah, we haven't seen a lot of these, so some of these like the
I'm
characters probably went
trying.
way up or way down.
See, I knew Peggy Carter because I'm watching the show right now. I'm on step two of the Marvel timeline. I'll be like I said, I'll be done like next year probably. It's gonna take me absolutely fucking for. There's so many like there's like a bunch of like one shot TV shows on here like I've never even heard, but like they're on Disney Plus. Like let me find one for example. There's like I was like reading through it and there's so many things I just haven't seen. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Where's my list?
There's so many TV
Okay, so
shows.
I did Captain America first. I'm on Agent Carter next. Captain Marvel 1995 is the one next one. I haven't seen that one. And Iron Man 2, 2010 Incredible Hulk. A one shot. It's a funny thing happened on the way to Thor's hammer. Never heard of that.
No,
Then Thor, and then the one shot, the consultant. Never heard of that one. Avengers, one shot, item 47. So like there's a bunch of All Hail the King, I Am Groot seasons 1 to 2. I haven't seen that. Uh, what else? What else? I haven't watched any of the What If show.
the What If is fire. The What If is
I
fire.
heard good things. Those are most of the one shots. That was like early on in like the Marvel timeline when they were just making a bunch of stuff and seeing what stuck. So
Yeah,
I'll get there.
yeah. I haven't watched like the last Marvel movie I watched. I think was Deadpool and Wolverine, which was like it was a solid movie, but also I felt like
I liked it a lot.
I thought it was good, but I also thought they were really heavily reliant on the fan service in that movie. Um, just really throwing out some random characters in there, like
Sorry, I'm checking on my parlay real quick.
throwing Blade and shit in there. Oh shit, you kind of got screwed over on the Denver game. Damn, they're shooting. Whoa. Damn, we're going to OT.
Fuck. I need him to win my seven.
And I guess it's still possible.
Nah,
KD just hit a buzzer beater.
nah, I'm good because I needed Fox for 20. He got 16, and then DeMar only got 22. So fuck me, I guess, right?
Damn, that's insane. That just happened to turn and look right when KD shot a buzzer beater.
Unfortunate. Who did?
KD,
Oh, fucking little weasel.
they're reviewing it though. The ball might not have been out of his hand. But
I
anyway,
hope not.
we're getting way off topic. Anyway, let us know what y'all think about
Yeah,
the Marvel
please.
characters. How would you rank them? Tell us what we should check out. Movies we haven't checked out, shows we haven't checked out, because I know there's a ton. Let us know what you're looking forward to in the Marvel universe, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. We'll
Dahlia.